11th. I think I got that right. And you've got a quiz to do. So if you need to kind of shuffle around and organize your notes, you can go do that as I talk. If you want to. And I'm just going to go through a couple of things just relating to the corrections you're going to do today. And I'm going to hand out that correction sheet. So in general, grades are getting better. What I'm starting to see is kind of a, like, the B's, the D's, and the BC's are getting better. But if you're getting C's and below, you're kind of staying the same or getting worse. I think that might have to do with just some sort of structural, preparation you're doing. And so I just kind of want to lay that out for you once again. Oh, that's right. So many are figuring out the free response at the end of the unit are similar to the free response on the test. Okay, I do that on purpose. It's just to get you to get, I call it muscle memory. It's kind of like you do those free responses at the end of the test, you get used to saying, oh, I'm going to have a mean value theorem. And because these are really popular questions asked, they just show up time and time again, year after year after year. I'm going to have to do mean value theorem. I'm going to have to do a sign chart on the first derivative. Or I'm going to have to do a related rates with a volume of a cylinder or something like that, a volume of a box. Just get you used to doing it. I call it muscle memory because I equate it to like shooting free throws, right? You don't just come in and shoot one free throw and say, okay, I'm ready. You come in, most of the time you come in even before school starts and you're in the gym shooting free throws at some ungodly time like 5 a.m. because you want to shoot about 500 of them before you go to class. That's muscle memory. When you can get up there and just kind of do this without thinking about it and it goes right into the hoop, that's muscle memory. And that's what I'm trying to get you to develop. So, no secrets here. Practice those, get that muscle memory in your brain. These are notes that I'm passing out for next week, or at least for the first half of next week. And you'll do much better on those free responses. Calculated allowed free responses, just a reminder, 3 decimal places at least. You can go 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 decimal places as long as what you have written down is correct. Okay, but 3 at least. I say just 3 and rounded. They will actually, if you truncate and just take digit 1, digit 2, and digit 3 and stick it on there, that's fine too. Big pictures. The test is not meant to be finished completely in the allotted time. Seriously, it's not. Okay, even the College Board test in May, not meant to be finished. Okay, so the idea is focus. Students who routinely get 4s and 5s on the AP exam, they regularly get 3 out of 5 multiple choice questions and 6 out of 9 free response points. Okay, so if you can look at your multiple choice questions and say, I know how to do these 3 and spend all 15 minutes on those 3, you'd be in good shape. Then guess on the other 2. You might get 1 of them right. And if you can look at a free response question and say if it's 4 parts, I need to get 3 of those 4 correct. Or if it's 3 parts, I need to get 2 of those 3 correct. Again, you'll be in great shape. Okay, so just kind of some food for thought there. Any questions about that? Okay. Then we're logging into College Board. We're taking quiz on Unit 2, increasing and decreasing intervals. Increasing derivative positive, decreasing derivative negative, right? First derivative test, finding those critical points, right? So take the derivative set equal to 0, factor solve. Okay, then we got to make our number line and see what's happening plus or minus on either sides of those points. Okay, and then the candidates test is again finding those critical points. So we're going through that process again, and then we're making that table. and we're finding our Y values and we're including our endpoints. Okay, so those are the things. So it's 4 questions again, 8 minutes. When you get done with this, you can go right into your corrections. You've got this class period to start working on those. Let me know if you have any questions. Everybody should have notes for next week in their possession. If you don't, and you're at home and you need me to mail them to you, let me know today. I can do that. Or if you can, if somebody can pick them up, I can arrange to get them to that person too. I am just going to stop the video, but obviously keep the space going.